Okay, there we go. We're back again. Back again in nature with another banger video. Not in the beaming sun, actually, on a cloudy day now. So, what did I even want to speak about? I want to speak about something very pertinent. Yeah, before you kill your ego, expand it. So, a lot of these spiritual doctrines, they really promote kind of like killing like your ego, really becoming very like minimalist, like kind of like shrinking yourself and not being like too much or like too extra, quote unquote. And like I hear this all the time, like, oh, they're like, yeah, they have a big ego, their ego is too big, da 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 da. I don't feel like the issue is if the ego is big or not. I feel like what is it based upon? Like, where is the value and center of the ego based upon? Because like I have the hugest ego, like I'm an egotistical as shit, right? But the thing is, my ego helps uplift others. Like I feel like a lot of where I put my value is how I could help myself and help the people around me. So me being egoic or whatever is actually in a good sense. You feel me? It's like really weird. What is it based upon, and where does it get its strength and its value from? Because the more people I help, the more powerful I feel. But that's like a good thing, because like you need to have a certain amount of self-image and self-respect and self-confidence and ego to even achieve certain stratospheres of life. So I don't really ever tell people, because like usually I see people who have a lack of self-esteem. Usually I see people who have a lack of ego. Usually I see people who have a lack of self and a lack of self-image. So I'm not gonna promote people like, oh yeah, just kill your ego. No, I'm like expand it, but like do it in like a healthier manner. And it's something that really just like came to mind because I'm in the process of trying to build up my self-image. Like I'm fairly confident by like baseline deluxe, but I'm trying to extend it more, because if I want to achieve all these great things, I can't have a small estimation of myself. I can't have a small like self-image. The same with being like humble. Like etymologically, I believe like if you look back on like the origin of humble, means like having like a small estimations of oneself. So if I'm trying to achieve great things, how could I have a small estimation of myself? So I don't really agree with that. So I'm in the process of trying to like expand the ego, and like usually I feel like that's what I promote to like my friends, is doing like a healthy manner, because most people I know, or at least the people I've been around, it's not like they feel like they're too much. Oftentimes they feel like they're too little, like they can't do this or they can't do that, or like they're too shy or they're too meek, or they don't have enough intelligence, or they don't have enough money, or they don't have enough looks, or they don't have, it's always I don't have enough in this society. They always make you feel like you're not that, because we have all these images of people who like kind of picture perfect, both from like in the media, the news, and like social media, politics, whatever it is. They make everything look like picture perfect in a sense, like everything is like photographed. So we never see like a natural organic, like it's rare we see a natural organic view of like an actual human being. So we're trying to like our standards of what is a human, or what is a relationship, or what is a woman or a man, or like it's distorted, and it's really sad to see. But I really wish people would have a like increase their self-image. You feel me? Like read more, study more, exercise more, dress well, speak well, smell well, like just do like have the most, like put the most value in yourself. Like your biggest asset is you, your mind and your spirit. And your second biggest asset is people. So first you have to like instill as much value into yourself as feasibly possible. And then after that, once you fill your cup, you could help other people more and more and more. And like, it's not even that hard, honestly, bro. Just like reading a few like self-help things, dressing better, working on your hygiene better, exercising more, speaking more, and putting your, like, to be confident, you gotta kind of fake it till you make it. I think I was telling this story before, but I'll say it again, because I used to be like bullied for being dark skin, right, in like elementary school. But then I got to a point where I just started, even when I didn't believe it, I used to be like, oh yeah, I'm sexy as this, like I'm sexy black dark chocolate. Like I used to just like say all this stuff to like pipe my head up. And that's what you need to do, because in this world, people always try and demean you and like put you down and tell you, oh, you can't do this or you can't do that, you're not worth this, you're not worth that. So you always have to have a constant flow of like uplifting yourself, and you also have to put yourself around people who make you feel confident. And it's okay to take like baby steps, you feel me? Like if you don't feel confident to like do like a big thing, or like go to like a big person, start like small. Like this story coming to mind, like in terms of like sales. I remember one of the people in my industry, she was saying that she used to basically take like these like stuffed dolls and try and sell to like the stuffed dolls before she actually went out into the world trying to speak to like actual human beings. So it's okay to start like where like ever you're at, you feel me? Don't feel ashamed because you're not at the same quote unquote level. I don't even like the ideas of levels, because I don't feel like that's an actual I feel like things are kind of more circular and like holistic, and it's more so like spherical and like cyclical. I don't really see like, I don't know, like the whole up down below, below above. Like I get it, like I understand the concept, but I'd rather say like in and out. I feel like that's better, because like levels kind of make me think of like, I don't know, levels is just weird to me in terms of like people saying, oh, like well, especially in like diet or like class, like, oh, they're not on my level, and it makes you kind of view like a mountain or like a seesaw or like brackets. I don't actually feel like that's how things actually are, because we're such a multifaceted beings. So to base this upon one specific thing and say you're not in my class, nigga, there's like 50 million thousand classes. What are you talking about? You feel me? Like, what class are you talking about? Like that one class you took? Like, there's like, we're in a universe. Like, we're not in like a singular, like, it's not like a chalkboard or like a fucking whiteboard with actual reality. You feel me? I feel like, I don't know. That's just like a concept I like to get away from. But yeah, this like video won't be too long. It's basically to say, expand your ego, expand your sense of self, expand your knowledge, expand your skill sets, expand your network. Expand, bro. I feel like people be trying to like shrink us with like everything, you know. They just like shrink us, both in like the finance and like the spiritual. Like, oh, you didn't do that, so you're this, or you didn't do that, so you're that. Nigga, I'm whatever the fuck I want to be. You know, just chill out. You feel me? So never let your background, your color, your creed, your education, like never. There are no limits. The only limits there are the ones we place upon ourselves and the ones we willingly take on. And like, as I'm saying this, I'm not saying this as a person who's like kind of achieves though. I'm saying it as a person who I kind of see light and I'm like trying to guide myself towards light. I'm like, hey, yo, bro, there's like light over there. So like, that's kind of how I am. I'm like, what's the example? They say like Buddha was like pointing at the moon. He said, don't focus on his finger, focus on the moon. Like focus on like the direction. You feel me? So I'm saying this as a person who's trying to like better myself like every single day. Yeah, just expand more, like share more, expand more, speak up, come early, stay late, sit in the front. Like always initiate things, be the first, you know, be the first of everything. Like these are really small things to take, but if you're going to own like a train or a bus or whatever, right, sit in like the front seat, or you're in the class, sit in the front. Or if someone asks you like a question like at school or in a meeting and you're in a group of people, always be the first one. Like if your friends are like, oh yeah, what restaurant are we going to? Be the first one, bro. Be the first. You feel me? Don't ever like let yourself be like the last in class, you know, because you're first place being. So you got to act it before you got to act it. You feel me? Because what they say, like a man is what he think he is, or a man is what as he thinketh, and like the same with women. Like whatever you say you are, fucking be it, bro. If you say you're a divine being, be it. If you say you're like a successful build, like whatever you want to be, you first have to act as if. But yeah, that's basically all I wanted to say. Oh no, actually, I do want to add like something else to it, add a little more spice. So, with serious things in life, it's important that we ask experts, because like, I'm going through this long like process now, and it's like I'm realizing I've learned this before, but I'm going through like hardships, right? And like just going by like what friends and family says, it's cute, they can help you out. But if you're going through like serious stuff in terms of like your health, your like finances, your relationships, your family, business, career, whatever it is, bro, go to someone that lives it, bro. Go to someone whose entire essence embodies what you're going through. Because just going through like random advice for people who aren't in the industry is gonna like hold you back. And it's like, son, it's irritating because it's like, I'm second time I'm learning this like lesson, but go to the experts, bro. Do not just go to any like layman. Go to like the people who are specialized in that industry, in that field, who are masters in it. But yeah, peace, love, and light.